All right, what's up, guys and gals and folks and people and dogs and cats and anybody else who's out there watching? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 5 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into a future free break, just hit the old subscribe button and who knows, maybe you'll catch a spot in the next one. And hit the like button while you're there. Just helps my ego, you know? I see the little likes and I go, oh man, they like me. They really like me. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Adam G. Braves, Barat R. Orioles, JC. Red Sox, Ryan M. Cubs, Chris L. White Sox, Robert H. Reds, Tyler H. Guardians, and Rockies, Chris L. Tigers, Christopher S. Astros, Randall B. Angels, and Nicholas B. Dodgers, Rose K. Brewers, John T. Twins, Leo B. Marlins, Randall B. Mets, Robert K. Yankees, Mark M. A's, Christopher S. Phillies, Robert H. Pirates, Todd H. Cardinals, Brian C. Padres, and Giants, Robert H. Mariners, Andrew S. Rays, Mike K. Rangers, Christopher S. And then Blue Jays and Nationals, Mike K. All right, let's open some cards. See what the old Series 2's got for us this evening. Come on now. This is the second third of this case. We'll do the last third tomorrow night. Silver packies for later. We didn't get anything out of the first 4 boxes silver packs, so maybe tonight. We are still going to find a 101 cut. I feel it in my bones. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Mike Moustakas on the rainbow foil for the Reds. And George Brett, Legends of the Game. Ryan's looking for a sweet Yoshida auto. We're going to try to find him one. Hey, call it out, man. It can't hurt. Sometimes the card gods are listening. We've proven that more than once. Trey Turner throwback. Oscar Colas, rookie. And for the Royals, Salvi, Major League Material. Lindor for the World Baseball Classic. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow night, too, with the Series 2. I think we got Heritage and our weekly, I say, Big League break. Always fun. We always hit stuff in Big League. Gotta love it. Chad Pinder, numbered 14 of 199 for Christopher. What did we get last week? We got a Corbin Carroll auto last week, right? And some other stuff. We'll see what's coming this week. Maybe Mike Trout this week out of Big League. Bobby Witt. Four napkins tonight, you think so? Is that what we're getting? Man, John, you're always such a help, my friend. To 2023 Francisco Lindor. And that's the over-under, huh? 4 napkins tonight. All right. Well, we'll see. I'll take that bet. I say we don't. I say we get at least one autograph, if not more. Yeah, that Morale auto. That's right. On the to 25. That's right. The we had a couple things last week. I'm telling you, man, every week we get something out of there that got to go. Well, we could open another one of these next week. What have we got? We've gotten, where's Corbin Carroll? We've gotten autos to 5 out of there. We've gotten Judge auto. I'm telling you, man. It's always good stuff to be found in Big League. And it's cheap. Cheap to buy a spot. Cheap and fun. What we're due for is a couple of maybe a short print or two. We haven't had a short print in a little while. CC Sabathia, all aces. Yeah, I know. Just hurts, you know? Words hurt, John. I love messing with John. Jazz. Home run challenge. Eloy. Kirby Puckett. Throwback. Yeah, we need a. We haven't had a super short. No, we had one in Jumbos last week. Need a super short print. Same picture they used for Big League? Yeah. It used to be, they're at least a little bit better about that than they used to be. There was a stretch for about 5 years with Topps where they used the same picture on every single card they made. Like it was like the player, like they just had one picture for every player that they used. They put out 25 products and every product had like the same picture on it. It's ridiculous. Trout, then the catch. It's on so much stuff. It's crazy. Tigers team card to 2023. But yeah, if you go back from like 13 to 18 or 14 to 19, it's like, I don't know if they didn't have any photographers or just that lazy. Probably just that lazy. 425 of 2023 for Christopher. Single rookie. Silver pack auto tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we didn't get anything out of the silver packs last night, so Vladdy All Star. I'm down with that. Sounds like a good idea to me. We need a silver pack superfractor is what we need. We haven't had one of those in a while. Jordan Walker rookie. Spencer Steer rookie. Oh, man, if you guys know what I had to go through today. I have a stupid package. It's just like lost in UPS. I don't know what's going on. I've never had this happen before. Like a week and a half now. It's just like out there. Arenado All-Star, and nobody can give me an answer as to what's going on. And of course, there's cards in it, and I schedule them. So, like, I had to run around today and just go to shops and buy some cards to make sure we had everything for the weekend. So, of course, it's like completely overpaid. But, I mean, it's fine, whatever. But I keep calling UPS, and they're like, we don't know. Like, how can you not know? It's in your system. It's got to be somewhere. Sorry. Okay. Yoshida rookie. Like it literally just says delayed but no idea where it is, when it is, or how it is. All right. And of course, I call the distributor, and they're just like, not our problem. Like, huh, great. Freddie Freeman favorite sons. I said, that's the way I'm going to handle the next person who emails me about a shipping problem. I get them all the time. Oh, they didn't, drop off my package. I want to refund this. Not my problem. Talk to the post office. Like, be nice to be that, carefree and non-caring. But that's the thing. Like, usually UPS is pretty good. I don't run into problems with them very much. And when I want to send something and really be sure, that's who I usually go with is UPS. Max Muncy. Like, I've never had this happen with them before. I do hate their whole signing policy. That's the worst. Like, if you aren't there to sign for a package, and I beg my distributors, some of them do it, some of them don't. Some of my distributors, they have to send it signature required. And I tell them, like, look, first of all, where I live, it's not an issue. But if someone steals it, I'll take full responsibility. Like, it's on me. No. It still needs signature required. So then, God forbid, we miss the guy. And then they take it to the store, but it has to sit at the store for 24 hours and has to do this. It basically takes you like 3 days to get a package. It's sitting right there. You're like, I can see it. It's right there. Just hand it to me. No. It's not in the system yet. I don't want to be. You realize there's like $7,000 worth of cards in that box that I paid for. So who cares about your damn system? It's my money that's in there. Well, let me tell you, I also remembered why I don't do basketball breaks after last week's basketball break. Because the people who collect basketball are a pain in the ass. That's why I don't do it. I forgot that until I did last week's break. So we did that basketball break, the Topps Chrome. And we pulled a Wembanyama, Adley rookie. The extended base short print Wembanyama. It's like $500 card, and it's a nice card, And the guy paid, a couple $100 for the spot, so I was really happy that he hit it, And I don't know, I don't even know how to explain this, but on the tracking for it, it said that his mailbox was inaccessible. And I've seen this before where if somebody's mailbox is full, Joe Musgrove throwback, they won't leave the package, or especially if it's at an apartment complex and they have the thing in the wall or whatever. It's not the first time I've ever seen it. But the reason for not delivering the package, it was there, but not delivering, is because the mailbox was inaccessible. So the guy starts emailing me all pissed off, Oh, mama, look at that thing. Josh Jung, baby. There it is. Another one. We just pulled one of these. Who's got the Rangers? Christopher, man. $15 Ranger spot. Picking up a nice Josh Jung rookie. Come on, man. Nice hit. So the guy writes me this long email about I don't know why it wasn't dropped off. I received other packages that day. I'm going to have to contact eBay. What are you going to do about this? And I'm like, contact your post office. Like, what do you want me? I don't deliver the packages, man. Like, come on, dude. Seriously? Like, and again, it's just, they tend to be a younger crowd and they're always looking for a scam. Like, this was his way to get over on me to get a free card, you know? Jackie Bradley. And I was like, so, like, before I even replied to him, I put in a package research case on the package. And he's like, I mean, he was like all upset about it. I'm like, wait a second. They're saying the reason it wasn't delivered is because your mailbox was inaccessible. What in the world does it have to do with me? Like, shall I come to California and what, open your mailbox for you? I don't know what you want me to do. It's just kind of typical for basketball. Francisco Alvarez, rookie for the Mets. Nice one there. 1952 of 2023. Well, no, we use the post office. Believe me, I have a million ways to ship stuff. I mean, I only use UPS if it's like mad expensive, and if not, just go to FedEx or someone else, or just ship it priority with USPS. But Volpe. I mean, look, the U.S. Postal Service does a great job. I mean, I send usually between 1,500 and 2,000 packages a month on average. And I mean, yes, during COVID, it was a bit of a nightmare, but there was a lot of reasons for that. But honestly, I mean, it is rare that a package is ever lost or this or that. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, like when I use UPS or FedEx, it's really to make the person receiving it feel better about it too. So, stat parallel Alec Thomas to 300, 91 of 300. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I I have a million complaints about eBay, believe me, but they've been trying to be better, to be a little more. It really used to always be just about the buyer. Like like people would come back with the most ridiculous things, and you'd be like, "You have to be kidding me!" And it's funny because I just recently, the other day, had someone file for a return, which is, you know, bullshit. But Corbin Carroll, rookie guy, filed for a return, and eBay even said, "You don't have to accept this return. You can deny it, and it'll be closed right now." So they actually took my side on it. So Matt Olson. So, and I've seen a lot more of that recently. Like, rather than just being, oh, we're always on the buyer's side, they're kind of looking at the details and working it out. Now it's funny because I never heard back from the guy with the Web and Yama because I filed that package case before I even talked to him. So it was kind of like, oh, yeah. And I talked to the post office out there, and they were like, "Yeah, we went there, and his mailbox was full. We didn't want to leave it, so it was falling out of his mailbox. So empty your mailbox, dude. What do you want from me? You guys know me, man. I do anything to take care of people. Believe me, I have taken it on the chin more times than I can count when it wasn't my fault at all, and paid for stuff and been more than. But sometimes you get like, come on, dude. Like, there's a group of people out there. These are my favorite. If you guys ever look at your tracking, you know how it says like a date that you're receiving it. Aldous Chapman, significant statistics, but it's not like set in stone the date. It's an estimated date of arrival. There's a whole group of guys out there who, if you don't get it on that day, they file for a refund. Like, oh, I didn't receive my package in time. You're like, what? Like, it's said today. Like, and the funny part of it is it usually shows up the very next day, and it just gets canceled anyway. So why waste your time? But I don't. People are weird. I had somebody try to file a. This was a first in the, you know. Well, I've had this store for 13 years, but almost 6 years have been breaking now. I had someone try to file like a chargeback against me on a break. Drew Waters, a rookie rainbow, which I was like, wait a second. And eBay sent me the thing and they're like, you're not responsible for this. We're not holding you responsible. Like the person bid like 12 times on the spot. And then they tried to say, oh no, I didn't buy this. I didn't want this. It's like, well, you bid 12 different times over 4 days on this. Like, how did you not want it? So again, I have to stick up for eBay. They've been better lately about at least trying to get to the bottom of things, you know. Look, some things are legit. Sometimes things happen and you fix them and that's fine. No big deal, but there's a lot of people out there trying to, get whatever they can. Yeah, for the claim after delivery. Well, the other thing is too, a lot of people are upset about this auto pay thing, and one of our customers who's a regular, he was having some issues with it, and I don't really know why. I even spent like 2 hours on the phone with eBay the other day, and I still don't really know why. I guess now if you do a buy it now and make an offer, like let's say there's a card up, you offer $100 for the card, and if I accept it, it like automatically charges you. Like I don't know what payment method or how they decide what payment method it is. Another Tops Now. We'll give that away at the end. But rather than like, it used to be like, okay, I accept your $100 and then you pay me, and you have a couple days to pay me if you want to. I mean, I would hope you'd want to pay right away, but and you can also choose. But some people, it's like been just the second I would accept, it would automatically charge your card or whatever. So I guess this was a thing that a lot of guys were pushing for. I never really had a big problem about this, but it was happening with actually I had it happen twice with people with auctions. So I don't know. They're always doing something different and new and trying to fix it. And it's like sometimes you want to be like, dude, just leave it alone. You're overthinking it. Like it's fine. There's such a thing as, too many good ideas sometimes. But it's funny too because that person bought into Break Tonight, and I wanted to I'll email them afterwards and see if it auto charged them again because I spent all this time on the phone and did this thing that was supposed to fix it, and I kept saying to the woman on the phone, I deal with hundreds of customers. Why is this only happening to like one or two people? And they're like, no, it's probably happening to everyone. And I go, no, because I issue invoices to all these people. And she just didn't get it at all. When I kept trying to explain, I have discounted shipping. So if somebody buys more than one team, I send them an invoice with the discounted shipping. So if it auto paid, I wouldn't be able to do that. No. It's probably it's like, okay. It's the worst when you call a company and they have no idea what they're talking about. You like try to explain, you go, no, you don't understand. Oh, I understand just fine. No, you don't. If you'd listen to me for a minute. And then usually they just make you feel like an idiot. What are you going to do? Because I was going to, if that, with the Wembanyama went any farther, we are going to have a fight on our hands there. I was going to be like, hey, I'll refund you. Just send the card back, But I'm not eating it on that one. That's for sure. Schwarber, Mr. 185 batting average. There he is. He's a monster. The other one that's always fun is when somebody writes you and says, "You didn't send this card, blah, blah, blah. Where's my card? It's not here." And you're like, huh? And you go back and you watch the break, and there was no such card in the break. And then they want to fight with you. You go, "No, there was. You owe me this card, blah, blah, blah." And I tell them, "Look, if we missed it, I'd be more than happy to purchase the card for you, but I just watched the break again. There was no such card in the break." And this fight will usually go on for at least a few hours back and forth. And then finally they go, "Oh, sorry, that was a different break." You're like, choke someone. Like, "I know, I told you it wasn't me." "Oh, I'm sorry, it was somebody else's break. I got it messed up." You're like, "Oh, okay, have a good day." Kershaw All-Star. You have to smile through some gritting teeth, you know? Dalton of Varsho. Rainbow foil. Ryan Sandberg, Legends of the Game. Yeah, I've heard that one too. Yeah, I've heard that more than a few times. The other one is guys will buy big cards, and then like, well, I don't know now if they're doing, but this was happening where they would buy big cards and they would send it for like immediate grading, and they wouldn't get the grade, and then they do the same thing. Like, you could send PSA and do like the 2 day or whatever, and it would get a 9 instead of a 10, and then they would just charge back the whole thing. Yeah, uh, there's a there's a scam a minute, you know that. I mean, I don't know. Some stuff you can't even protect yourself against. It's like you just got to try and be as like one of the big things for me with the auctions is making sure people have feedback and making sure people pay. Like I have to be really careful when people are doing the breaks, like to find people who have zero feedback or because I have a thing in the description that says, "Hey, if you have zero feedback and you want to buy into a break, just reach out to me and let me know." Because then I know like you're serious and you're going to pay, and you get all these guys, I've said it a million times, who think it's funny to like bid on breaks and then just not pay. And, you're the only one who gets screwed in the thing. So, and I always had it set up where I'd say, like, "Hey, if you don't reach out to me and you have negative feedback or zero feedback or whatever, I'm going to cancel." A lot of times I didn't, but now I do. I just cancel the order and see if somebody else wants it. I don't know. Like, I don't get what's so funny about it. I mean, like I said before, I mean, maybe if they're pissed at you and they're trying to get back at you for something, I mean, maybe, not that's right, but maybe I understand it. Hey, there's a super short print. Jeff McNeil from the Mets. Look at that one. Very nice. Mets is Robert K. Here you go, buddy. Like, I mean, not that it's right, but at least I can understand that. Like, "Oh, this guy screwed me. I'm gonna get him back." Okay, But just to do it for the hell of it, like, just I don't know. I don't know. Jeff McNeil, super short print mirror variation. There you go. I've never not paid for break in my life. Never, not once. And I have made mistakes. I have made plenty of mistakes in bids, in all kinds of stuff. Bid on the wrong team, put in too high a bid, and never not paid. Like, If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. That's my fault, you know? But we had every once in a while get somebody who puts in the wrong bid by mistake, which is fine. And they'll contact me and they'll be like, "Can you cancel my bids?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." You go in and it just cancels all their bids. And 99 times out of 100, the person rebids at the proper bid, you know. I had a guy last month who literally, like 30 seconds before it was over, was like, "Oh, I put in the wrong price. Can you cancel the bids?" And I was like, "Well," and I did try to get it in. I really did. And I told him, I said, "Man, I'm sorry. It was just too late. I couldn't get it done before, the auction was over." Oh, man. He went to complain to eBay. I was ripping him off. I was like, "Oh my God." And I told him, like, "Look, dude, you don't want the spot. Just don't pay. I'll eat it, whatever." But, man, he was very angry with me. Sometimes you just can't win. Favorite son, Brandon Crawford. Sometimes you're not meant to win, I guess. I don't know. And home run challenge, Juan Soto. Well, and again, a lot of that stuff kind of goes back, and I think it's a big part of the reason of what's going on in the business. With being certified and Real Muto significant statistics, and what eBay's doing now, where everybody needs to be a certified breaker to be on their site. And look, I'm included in it, so I suppose I'm biased from the get go because I was invited from day one. But I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea because there's a lot of people out there who, get screwed by people, and I don't want that to happen to anyone. And what they've been doing over on Whatnot is like, it's like the freaking Wild West over there. you know? I'm telling you, man, I go over there. It's funny. We were talking last week, and I've brought up in the past about the whole weather breaking is gambling, and I don't understand how it is. But then I watch some of those Whatnot feeds, and I understand why people think breaking is gambling. Jordan Walker, like, highest bid gets the best team, and this and that. Like, that's, I mean, ours is pretty straight up. Here's the team, bid on it if you want it, and if you guys bid enough, I can make money. And if you don't bid enough, guess what? I lose money, and that's fine. I know what I'm getting myself into, but over there, man, some of it's nuts. Mookie Betts Silver Slugger Award winner, 80 of 399. Dodgers is Rose. There you go. What happened, Chris? What had it that you opened a case? Look, there's a reason why these things are there. You need to be protected as a buyer. I get it. And there's a lot of things out there that you need to be protected as a buyer. There's a lot of things I agree with that, you shouldn't. It's just there's some weird stuff too that people do that you're just like, wow. Because look, no matter what rules you put in place, somebody always finds a way around them, with something or other, and like I said, the Whatnot situation, they made it so bad by Whatnot thought they were doing the nicest thing. I talked to Whatnot when they were putting that into play. They thought, like, man, we're going to take care of our customers with the best customer service ever. That if there's any question about a card missing this, that we're just going to pay for it. Okay, but they didn't take into consideration the fact that the breakers were going to learn it and scam the thing themselves, Jose Iglesias to 2023, 1937 to 2023. Like I said, I had multiple meetings with Whatnot a few years ago about going over there, and I believe everything they did was with good intention. But I also don't think they thought it out very clearly to say that, okay, if a card's missing, we're going to cover it. But they never took into consideration that the breakers were going to steal the cards, and say, oh no, we shipped it. It got lost. And now go to Whatnot and they'll pay you for it. And then they were pocketing the cards. And I mean, it's a horrible thing to do, but can you almost fault them? Like, I mean, Whatnot gave them the opportunity to steal, and that's what they did. Shohei throwback. It doesn't make it right, but it's certainly not surprising. Guy had 3 breaks. YouTube took him off before break started due to a copyright violation. He finished the break, shipped the cards. First time I've seen one of those in a hobby. I'm basing on he didn't meet criteria in the auction listing. He's refusing a return. So you didn't actually get to see the break, is what you're saying, and that's why. And so you don't know what you did or didn't hit, and because it wasn't live. Am I getting the gist of that right? For a copyright violation, what the hell did he do to get? That's. I shouldn't say knock on wood. I've never had a single strike on YouTube. I don't want to say that because then I'll do something that'll get me. But so he had set up breaks. You paid. He got pulled off. And then he did the break not live and then shipped the cards. Is that what he did? That's just stupid. Why didn't he just sit on the cards, email everyone, and say, listen, let me straighten this out. In a day or two, I'll be back on and we'll do the rest of it. Trey Turner throwback blue for the Phils. Or go somewhere else. Go to Twitch or go to something. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't stand for that either. If you don't see the cards open live, like it's funny. I actually had somebody recently who was new to breaking email me and ask me some questions, and he was like, "I just want to know that I understand this. So you open the cards and make a video and then show the video?" And I'm like, "No." I was like, "No, it's live. It has to be live." I said, "If I made a video, I could cut it. I could take all the best cards. Like, why? Like." I said, if anybody ever tells you that's how they're doing, please don't buy into their break. Like, it has to be live, and the cards have to stay until the cards are open and shown. They have to stay on the screen. And I mean, the guy was new. He didn't. That's why he was asking me. I say, if you're not sure what you're doing, please email me and I'll let you know. But no, you're totally in the right for that. And I'm sure eBay will back you up. I mean, guy's probably getting a lot of requests. Hoping people go away. Yeah, no, you can't play music. And well, you can if you play public domain music. And they do have a whole thing for it. Like I've actually gone through it and tried, but it's horrible. Like it's nothing you want to really listen to. So unless it's public domain, yeah, you can't do it. I honestly don't know how they do it on Whatnot. I've always wondered that. It's a question I should have asked them. They must pay like ASCAP fees or something because all those guys play music like, new stuff and whatever. And I can't imagine that ASCAP and all those people are too happy about that if they're not getting paid. Because, man, when I was in the restaurants, those people were the worst. Like, if you've never had to deal with ASCAP and what's the other one? ASCAP and there's 2 of them. And basically, they're ever since Ernie Banks, Legends of the Game, ever since Napster, all those years ago, when the Napster guy was stealing all the music and everything, they came up with this licensing thing where, okay, you can play music, but you have to pay a licensing fee. And it's all based on, like, if you're in a restaurant, it's based on how many people are in, you can sit in your restaurant and this and that. That's why you get a lot of places who will only play live music, like bars and stuff, because you don't have to pay fees for live music. It's only recorded music. Um, and I mean, the licenses aren't cheap. I remember our two licenses together when I was at the steakhouse were like $4,000 a year we used to have to pay just to play like our music CDs or whatever. Like it's ridiculous. So I don't know. I assume that they must pay someone to allow everyone to play all that music on there. Oh, Hoppy rookie. His retort is that it was technical issues that caused it beyond his control. I can't understand how him playing music was out. Look, I mean, the bottom line to it is, yeah, I mean, you should just be like, listen, man, you didn't do the break live. I have no idea if these are the cards I actually got. I don't know you, and you got to write it like I'm not being offensive. I don't think you're necessarily a bad person, but I have no clue. What you did or did not pull me. Why would I accept this? And like I said, the guy should have figured out another way to do it, or should just postpone the break or refund it to everyone before he even did it. Joey Votto. That's what we get. 2 napkins. Only 2. Not too terrible. I don't really get. I mean, don't get me wrong. Music's fine during a break, but like, because I've thought about it before, and I'm like, even if I did it, it would probably be like low. Like some of these guys, they have it blaring. I'm like, how the hell did they even concentrate with like Megadeth playing in the background the whole time? I mean, I like a good Megadeth as much as the next guy, but I don't know. Takes a little something away from the cards in my book. Dave Mustaine and Megadeth. JP Crawford. Man, we've pulled this card like 10 times, I swear. 62 of 499. Yeah, it's funny too because YouTube has an entire like public domain section of music that you can choose from. And some people have told me that there is actually stuff in there that you can put like a music list together, but I've never taken more than like 5 minutes to look at it because most of it's like Mary Had a Little Lamb and stuff like that. Although that could be kind of fun. We could do like nursery rhymes and stuff like that. People would come and watch it and be like, what in the world? uh, Kyle Higashika for the Yankees. Baez. It's funny because they're really the YouTube. Like I said, I've never. I think I shouldn't say that. I think I might have had a strike once, like years ago against me, and I didn't even know. I did once because I contacted them and they were like, "We don't know," and I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know? Like, what did I do?" Jonathan India did 2023, but it all works on like an algorithm or something. Like there's like this program that kind of self polices copyright stuff on there, and they literally told me like, well, we're not really sure. And I said, well, and they're like, don't sweat it. It's just one time. Like you need to get 3 times to get in trouble or this or that. And I never had one again, but it's funny because the person who the place I used to break with or do still break with from time to time, he got kicked off of YouTube for like a year at one point, and he had no idea why. He never played music, he never did, and he got the same thing, copyright violation, got suspended for a year, Ichiro All Star, and had no idea why, and that's scary. Like, what do you mean? Like, what did I do? So I even like yell at my like if anybody's has a TV on around me or whatever, I'm like, you gotta turn it off, like because I don't need YouTube to hear some Twinkie commercial in the background, and I'm getting kicked off for a year because of it. Look at that thing right there, J Rod. Look at that, man. That's awesome with the Rookie of the Year on it, 2022 AL Rookie of the Year, J Rod Show, home field advantage. Look at that thing. That thing is awesome. I love it. It's the first time I've seen this one. Wow. Yeah, man, you get a cheer for that one. Who's got Seattle? Andrew. Nice one, man. It's awesome. J-Rod, home field advantage. Nice. Very cool. It's funny, like even when you guys know me, I tend to sing and hum and stuff sometimes. I literally like break it up sometimes because I know that if there's X amount of bars, like they can't get you. So I'll be like, it's so stupid. I'm paranoid. Blake Snell on the all aces. Yeah, I don't know if Andrew's here, but this is a very cool home field advantage card. I like it with the rookie of the year. It almost looks like it's written on there, like it's like someone took like a pencil and wrote it on there, but it's very cool looking the way they did it. I like it. I like it a lot. Freddie Freeman, home run challenge. The look. Albert Pujols. Yeah, I mean, I'm not offending anyone. I'm not a big hip hop person. Like, it's not really my cup of tea. You know, you get on Whatnot with some of those guys. Oh my lord, they get the hip hop blaring in the back. I'm just like, oh, you give me a headache, man. Yoshida rookie, like, I gotta get out of here. Mookie Betts, favorite son of Tennessee. 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 Why did that Bryce Turang look different to me for some reason? Aaron Judge, throwback. Corbin Carroll. Guys, I know I'm talking about it a lot, but don't forget, check out the website, sign up for an account. We're going to do a free website break for everybody who's got an account over there. Probably, I'm thinking August 3rd is going to be the date of it. Get more information next week, just so we can push some stuff while we're off old eBay during the month of August. Just go over and open an account. That's all you gotta do. Put your information in. It's simple, easy, takes 2 minutes. And who knows? Maybe you grab a spot in that break. Plus, then we'll be able to contact you, let you know. We'll send out emails and stuff as what breaks are coming up and when, and so on and so forth. And we now have the ability to do pick your team breaks. Yay! I just have to teach myself how to do it. The guy, my web designer, sent me this whole like video teaching me how to do it. I have to sit down and just physically do it. which could be a chore unto itself, but I'll figure it out. So that way, John can get the Brewers, and Chris can get the Rockies, and the other Chris can get the Minnesota, and Robert can get the Padres. D-backs team card to 2023. Christopher can get the Detroit, And then we'll have some random breaks up too, so we'll have them both. Which randoms are fun? I love random breaks. 498 of 2023. I usually buy random breaks more often than team breaks. I like the whole just give me a team. We'll figure it out. Bo Jackson. Jordan Walker. At last, regular pack. All right, silver packies. Let's see what the old silver packs have for us this evening. Good luck, everybody. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night. Bagwell, McKenzie, Hensley, and Springer. Mike Piazza. Man, look at that mug on Piazza. Look at that face. God. If I was Piazza, I'd be so pissed. Francisco Alvarez and just I know I bring this up all the time, but if I was like Piazza and sold that card, I'd be like, no way. Get another picture or bust out Photoshop and fix that. Hunter Brown, Hunter Green, David Wright, and Manny Machado. Man, we've got nothing out of Silverbacks out of this case. Come on. Yeah, we're getting something here. Dale Murphy, Max Scherzer, Jordan Groshans, and John called it. Cha-ching. Jerry Encarnacion for the Marlins. For Randall. Rookie auto in the silver packs, numbered 49 of 299. Very nice. We call that a victory. A victory. Good call, John. You called it, buddy. All righty. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I truly do appreciate it. We got a couple of housekeeping things to do here before we weird. A couple of housekeeping things to do before we're out of here. We did have this Topps Now card, okay? So it's claim your free Topps Now card. It's a $10 value. I'm sure most of you, or if not all of you, know what Topps Now is. It's a daily card they do on the Topps.com, and this is like a free coupon for one. So we're going to random this to everyone in the break, and somebody's going to take that home. Give me one quick second. I'm going to put the hit recap together, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do the hit recap, and then that will be it. We'll be out of here. Amen. Here I am. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So we're going to random the Topps Now card. Give me 1 sec. Let me set it up. Ba-da. Ba-da. Oh, no. Come on, Excel, open up so I can copy the list. Alrighty. Let's go here, and here. All right, so we got all our teams up there. We'll random 5 times. Whoever comes out on top will be the winner. I'm trying to show you all the teams that are there. Random 5 times. Whoever comes out on top is the winner. Good luck. Here we go. Boom. 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And lucky number 5. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. The Twinnies. The Twins. Leo. My man Leo. All right. You're the winner, my friend. I have no idea if you're watching, but there you go. So the Twins and Leo win the Topps Now card. We'll get that sent out to you. All right, so let's do a hit recap for 2023 Topps Series 2 third hobby case break number 20. Home Run Challenge cards. We had the Soto, Buxton, and Jazz. We had a Freddie Freeman too. I think I might have put it in the pile, like with the bases. So there is a Freddie Freeman also. Rainbow foils. Let's do those. All right, come on, folkies. There we go. Drew Waters rookie, George Brett, Moustakas, Ohapi rookie, Banks, Segura, Sandberg, Varsho, Higashokia, Muncy, Jackie Bradley, and Matt Olson. The 2023, we had Detroit team card, Lindor, very nice Alvarez rookie, Jose Iglesias, Jonathan India, and Diamondbacks team card. To 199 Chad Pinder, to 300 Alec Thomas, to 499 J.P. Crawford. We had the super short print Jeff McNeil for the Mets. We had a Trey Turner throwback blue and the awesome home field advantage of J-Rod. Things very, very cool. Like that a lot. And then hits, we had a Joey Votto Major League Material, Salvi Perez Major League Material, the Silver Slugger Award winner for Mookie Betts to 399, 80 of 399. We had this awesome Josh Jung rookie auto, which is just a monster. And out of the silver packs, Jerry Encarnacion rookie auto to 299. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for joining me tonight. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye.